look at these two fighters side by side, though, the advantage for Ciryl Gane is in the distance striking, 86.6% for him there versus 67 for Tai. But in the clinch, Bam Bam does his best work, 28.9% to only 9% for Ciryl Gane. Okay, so listen, Alan, what are your thoughts on this? So, because the last time we did see Ciryl, it was against Francis Ngannou. What do you make of this as his now bounce-back fight?
You know, it's very interesting because we're sitting here watching him main event in his hometown, right? But he doesn't have a belt around his waist. He could easily have had a belt around his waist. He was in that fight with Francis Ngannou. It was 2-2 in this fight, right? He made a critical error in that 5th round, jumping for the heel hook. I'm assuming he's a smart guy. He learned from that. He knows not to make these type of critical mistakes and not to make a critical mistake against somebody as dangerous as Tai Tuivasa, getting in close and trying to feel that knockout power. He's going to be staying at distance, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to take from the Francis Ngannou fight. Listen, there's not many people in the world that can say they spent 25 minutes with Francis Ngannou and stayed awake the entire time. You're going to need that skill set in there with a guy like Tai Tuivasa, and I think he's going to roll right in. He did make some mistakes, but that's a tough fight early in your career. I think he's going to learn from it. Look how much he's learned already in this short amount of time.
But coming back to you on Bam Bam, he could completely spoil the party here. It's supposed to be a big party for Francis. I mean, for Ciryl, excuse me. But obviously, Tai Tuivasa can come in here and just knock him out.
Yeah, listen, momentum's a real thing. So, and Ty's riding that momentum right now. He's on a 5-5 win streak. He could come right in and just quiet this entire arena.
Yeah, that's a great point. And the one thing that I really love about Tai Tuivasa is he does some of his best work when he's hurt, right? And you know he gets touched, but he's got a fantastic chin. And when he gets hurt, he's very, very dangerous. Still needs to mind his P's and Q's. If he does get, it does hurt Tai Tuivasa in this fight. Stay at distance, be careful.
All right, guys. Well, I was getting a little ahead of myself here with the Francis talk because the champ is currently sidelined. So I want to know what your thoughts are, Alan, on the division as we move forward. What happens with the winner of this fight? And what do you make of the situation going on at the top of the division?
It's muddy waters.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I found the lightweight division was like this at one point. We were trying to find out what's going on. When's Conor McGregor coming back to us? Right now, the Conor McGregor, the X Factor is John Jones. Is John Jones coming back? We don't know. What's going on with Francis Ngannou? He's hurt. The machine of the UFC is only going to wait so long. The winner of this fight is going to have a lot of leverage moving forward on who they want to fight and who might get an interim title shot.
You're right. I think the machine needs to keep rolling. And we've heard the rumors and the rumblings that it's going to be John Jones and Stipe Miocic. I suspect that that's going to be the fight. I would suspect that it's also going to be for an interim title. So I think the winner puts himself in a really great position to fight the winner of Stipe and John Jones if that's the fight that's going to happen.
Well, yes, and it is currently #1 versus #3 in our main event on Saturday. And I have a feeling there's a guy named Curtis Blades sitting at home throwing stuff at the TV saying, don't forget about me.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.